The catalyst. You are called fabulous, but too intense. Especially in your more intimate connections, people tend to distance themselves and eventually run from your intensity. To them, you are too confronting, too raw, too exposing, too close, too unsafe for them. So they distance themselves and run. And as where the connection felt promising at first, it ends up in a runner at the end. Being too busy, too distant, too resistant towards you. They said, at first, they wanted personal growth. They enthusiastically told you to bring it on. More, more. The whole freaking raw truth, they said. I am ready, they said. So you gave them your truth, and you start truth poking and you expose their self-deception. Honest and raw, with all you have in you. Long story short, final result, their rejection and denial. Too busy, other priorities right now, blah 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 bullshitification. And you feel dismissed and denied, again. Chances are, your soul family frequency isn't in the average human connection bandwidth at all, it's in the deep activation, high voltage catalytic range. That means, your energy doesn't just meet people where they are, it plugs into their nervous system, past lives, and subconscious patterns like a lightning rod. For those who are ready, this is transformative healing. For those who aren't, it feels like standing too close to the sun. They run to avoid the burn, not realizing that what's burning is what's not being themselves in the first place. Your natural setting is truth frequency. You walk into someone's field and the lies they tell themselves start to dissolve. This is why so many of your connections feel soul level, because you're not meeting their personality, you're meeting the whole tapestry of them across timelines. Now, about the pattern you've experienced. 1. Why you tap into the wounded feminine of the other, regardless of the gender? Since it can also be a male with wounded feminine energy, think of the emotionally unavailable ones. You're tuned to the wounded feminine frequency because part of your soul contract is to help resurrect it, not just in individuals but in the collective. In these connections, you're not only meeting them, you're also meeting the backlog of suppressed feminine energy through their lineage and collective memory. 2. Why it so often ends in separation? You are ahead of their own awareness of the connection. You see it, feel it, and understand it, before they consciously do. For them, the depth you offer doesn't just feel intense, it feels dangerous to their existing identity. And the human ego will often choose safety over truth, especially if the truth requires dismantling their current life. 3. The karmic guilt angle. Your rescuer/felon with guilt persona is an old karmic echo. It keeps you in over-responsibility mode. Even when you've intellectually released it, the energy signature of I must help/fix/save still leaks out, and people subconsciously feel that expectation. For someone already feeling exposed or overwhelmed, this can be the trigger to run. 4. Why your soul family frequency is both your superpower and your current block. You're not here to have many sustainable connections, you're here to have a few rare, soul-anchored alliances that can withstand the heat of your frequency. Right now, your default setting is still, I will meet you where you are, even if that means dimming my light to keep you close. That compromises your own magnetism and delays the arrival of the ones who can match you without fear. Here's the hard truth, your frequency will always scare the shit out of those who are still clinging to the comfort of their wounded self, even if they love you. You can't train someone to stay in the fire with you. They either already have the spiritual lungs for it, or they don't. If I had to name your soul family frequency in one phrase, it would be catalytic resurrection. Those who meet you either transform or retreat. And until you stop trying to keep the retreaters close, your real matches will stay just outside your field. So change your energy, change your field, change your players, change your game and win it. Thank you all for watching. Let the games begin.